What's up guys, it's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about Cobalt B. Now if you guys don't know, Cobalt B is one of the characters that are going to be coming very soon to the game. Cobalt B, Claudia, and Frigg are probably going to be the first three banners. We're not entirely sure what order, but it should be one of those three coming soon. So anyways, talking about Cobalt B, if you guys don't know, Cobalt B is a fire DPS unit. She does not have that much shatter, but she does have a decent amount of charge. Now on top of that, she obviously has the flame weapon effect. Fully charged weapons will set the target on fire for 8 seconds with the next attack, causing ongoing damage of 58% of attack every second. Ignited targets receive 50% efficacy from healing. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into her moves, and then after we get into her moves, we'll go into her star advancements. And I will have gameplay up so you guys can see what the moves look like and everything like that. Starting out with her normal attack is just going to be whenever you're on the ground, you just tap her basic attack and she will perform 5 consecutive attacks. Moving on to her jump attack, whenever Cobalt B is in the air or after she uses a jump, she can press her attack button and it'll throw a bomb forward. It's a pretty quick move and it'll do damage in an AoE, obviously using stamina. Now if you double jump with Cobalt B and then use her attack move, instead of her doing the one-shot AoE, she will do a line of explosions that'll deal damage in an AoE as well. And then during her normal attack sequence, if you hold the attack button, she will do her charged attack in the middle of the combo. The next thing we're going to be talking about is her skill called Barrage. Barrage is a move that shoots repeatedly in front of her in like a fan-shaped area of effect, and it is on a 60-second cooldown. And then her discharge, multiple grenade, when the weapon is fully charged or Fantasia, switch to the weapon to clear its negative status. So basically it cleanses the character. It sends 3 grenades forward and they cause AoE damage. And it has a knock-up effect. So that is all of Cobalt B's moves, as you can see right there. Now moving on to her advancements in her star system. When using the weapon skill, add 2% of the enemy's max HP as bonus damage up to 200% of attack. So whenever you use her Barrage, you are going to be having 2% extra, 2% of the enemy's max HP as extra damage up to 200% attack. Now, this is not going to be as good on mobs and things like that, but whenever you're fighting the bosses, you know, those bosses that have 5 health bars, they have a whole bunch of HP, the 2% is going to add up quite a bit. Not to mention, keep in mind, this is on every single shot. And it's up to 200% of your attack. So the more attack you have, the higher this 2% can be. Moving on to the second star, increases the current weapon's base attack growth by 16%. Pretty standard for every character, normal thing there. Her third star, using the skill, Barrage, or dodge attack on burning targets will additionally apply Ionic Burn, dealing 90% of damage or 90% of attack as flame damage every second for 10 seconds. So now with her third star, she starts to get into her playstyle and what you want to be doing with her. As I said before, with the flame weapon effect, you can burn enemies. So now anytime she uses her skill or dodge attack on an enemy that burns, she'll apply Ionic Burn, which is going to burn them even more for 10 seconds every second over the duration. Keep in mind, Cobalt B is a main DPS. This is a character that you want to kind of keep on the field, and you want to continuously be using her skill and or her dodge attack to keep applying Ionic Burn and keep doing this over and over. As you guys see right there, there is no cooldown, so you can use it as many times as you want to keep the burn up. The 4-star also increases the attack growth by 32%, standard for any DPS or any character like that. The 5th star now, Ionic Burn, damage increased to 140%, and dodge attacks from any weapon will refresh the burn's duration. Originally with the 3rd star, you could only use Ionic Burn whenever the enemy was burning. So after Ionic Burn went away, if the enemy was not burning, you could not reapply it. But now with the 5-star version, anytime you use a dodge attack with any weapon, It doesn't even have to be Cobalt Bees. It could be anybody else in the party. You can refresh Ionic Burn over and over and over. Anytime you're using a dodge attack within 10 seconds, it will keep refreshing Ionic Burn. And that means that you can have it up for the entire duration of any fight. And then the 6-star of Cobalt B, the skill Barrage, has a burning effect that lasts for 15 seconds. Hitting a target with any weapon's dodge attack reduces the cooldown of Barrage by 4 seconds. Up to once every 1.5 seconds, damage over time effects triggered from a dodge attack can also trigger the effect. Now keep in mind, if you were to get her to her 6-star, she becomes absolutely insane. And the reason why is because Ionic Burn can only activate when an enemy is burning, right? Well, with her 6-star, Barrage now can apply burn on top of the flame weapon effect. So now you have multiple ways to apply the burn. And then with her 5th star, you can reset Ionic Burn every time you use a dodge attack. Now, that's going to be really, really good because every time you use a dodge attack every 1.5 seconds, you will be reducing the cooldown of Barrage by 4 seconds. So now you see how she's a main DPS, how she wants to stay on the field and work. You want to apply her Barrage, and then after that, you have the burning effect. After that, you'll use a dodge attack to apply Ionic Burn, and it's going to be reducing the cooldown of Barrage. And then every couple of seconds you want to make sure you're doing a dodge attack, because the dodge attack is going to keep reducing the cooldown of Barrage. Not only that, but it's also going to keep refreshing the duration of Ionic Burn. So if you guys are looking for a flame damage dealer, Cobalt B is the one for you. Moving on to her upgrade material, these are the materials that you want for her if you want to upgrade her weapon. You can start getting them now, you can get them later, do whatever you want to do, but this is her upgrade path for her weapon. And then if you're looking at the recommended matrices, it is going to be Samir 2-piece, Crow 2-piece, or it'll be Cobalt 4-piece, or you can go with Samir 4-piece. And then obviously if you don't have any of those, you can go with Sobek 3-piece, but that's not going to be necessarily as recommended or as good as the other options. Next, we're going to be talking about her Simulacrum Traits. When Cobalt B releases a discharge skill, restore 50 to 120 points of energy at random. When Cobalt B releases a discharge skill, restore 90 to 180 points at random when you get to the 4,000. Now, this is not the best Simulacrum trait. It's not useless, right? You could definitely use it, but honestly, she has decent charge, so I'm not really worried about her getting energy for the rest of her team. And there are just better Simulacrum traits for you to use. You can use an attack buff one. If you're playing a tanky, build, you can use damage reduction ones. But for Cobalt B, you'll generally want an attack buff one. And this is not going to be doing much for her because once she's in, she's already in. So she's not even going to need the energy. The rest of the team is going to be the ones wanting it. Overall, you can use this Simulacrum trait if you want to, but generally there are going to be a lot of better options. Also, if you guys want to start saving any gifts for her, these are the gifts that give her the most amount of points, as you can see right there. So anyways, that is going to be Cobalt B. Like I said, I will be going over every single character as far as all the characters that are not in the game currently right now. That's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.